Hi everybody, welcome to day 19 and 20 of the Art by Marlene Advent Calendar. This has just absolutely flown by. Today's stencil is another little scene, so I'm going to use the same technique that I did before to create the scene more easily using the paint pens. I'm going to start off making a background using some nice dark colours. I wanted to create a kind of night scene. I'm going to add some stars on there. Yeah, so I think one thing that I've tried not to do with this challenge is make it too complicated. I think keeping it simple, enjoying having that a little bit of time to create each day, and not overcomplicating it has been a really lovely way to take this on. And I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to be quite sad when it's Christmas is over, purely because I won't have this happening every day. So I've started off with a couple of really dark colours, like a dark blue and then like an even darker blue. And then added a bit of the metallic silver over the top through the star stencil. And then here I'm just going to colour through the stencil using the Duo acrylic markers. This works really nicely against that background because it's not too complicated, so it kind of stands out quite well. Sticking it in place with some Art by Marlene sticky glue, and then just going to add some more little stars into the sky using my white gel pen. Almost like little dots really, just kind of making a bit more detail in some places. And outlining some of the stars as well. And then I'm going to add a quote using the sticky quotes that came in the day before's envelope, popping one into the sky, and that's this one finished. So like I say, keeping it nice and simple and not overcomplicating it really, letting the stencil do the work. Okay, so day 20. Look at this, isn't that cool? That's a lovely stencil. Immediately I thought of creating like a repeating pattern. So what I'm going to do is use this stencil on my tag and just create a patterned tag today. So I'm going in with some nice bold colours, and I am stamping through using the foam, bit like makeup wedges from Marlene. And as you can see, I've used red, orange and purple, and then popping a bit of that kind of richer pink in the middle. I'm just going to add this in 3 places. Again, this is going to be a really simple tag, effective but easy to create. So once I'd got those stencils in place, I'm then going in with my Pilot fine line. It's a Pilot G-Tech C4, really lovely pen to write in. I'm just outlining some of those marks that are on there, just to going to draw the attention to those a little bit more, make them pop out from the background. I'm going to do that on all 3 of these like mandala shapes that are on my page. And it's funny, while I'm talking, I'm having an idea. I think I'm going to create another page in my journal using this stencil. So I've also go in and add some white marks as well using a white gel pen. So I'm just kind of making sure that I've got those elements of contrast too. So interestingly, I can't speak. Interestingly, I have found that I have used these duo markers a lot this month. And here I'm going to create the rest of my background. I'm just going to do stripes going behind these shapes, just to create that nice fun element behind. But yeah, look how easy this is. I've used a little bit of paint, a couple of pens, and then these paint pens, and that's it. Don't forget that if you give these pens a little shake, it helps to to activate them, because you don't prime them like you do Posca pens. So giving them a good shake before you use them is a good way to keep them the paint flowing in them nicely. And I'm liking this little pop of colour in the background as well. So here I'm just going in with that white pen that I mentioned and just adding some dots and some marks just to create more interest and more contrast. And then to finish off, I'm simply going to add a quote on from one of the sticky quote pads that have come in these envelopes. And that really is it. So really simple. Day 19 and 20 done. Come back in a couple of days' time to see day 21 and 22. We've nearly finished. Can you believe it? It's gone so fast. So I hope you're enjoying this little project that we're creating every day, and I hope to see you again soon.